Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hello everyone, Azokite here, she, her pronouns. Today we are streaming more Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. Last week we got through the desert chapter and that was about it, because we're starting to get to the length of the game where chapters take more than 1 hour to complete safely. Unless I want to rush in and risk everyone dying. Which is fine. It's a strategy game. But it also makes it harder to do multiple chapters in a single stream. Unless I want to make streams as long as I did on Wednesday, which is always fun. Before I get started, I just want to give a reminder that if you are interested, my Discord is in the About Me section on the Twitch page, or I can link it for you at anyone's request. And also, as always, just thank you for watching. It is appreciated. Alright, so we do have to restart because we tried once and it didn't really go well. I will let the cutscene play out again for those of you who were not here last week. Just so we can catch y'all up. But basically, the guy inside Renais Castle is a traitor who's kind of lost his shit. We'll just say that. Yeah, Orson was part of Ephraim's party in chapter 4 or 5X. I think it's 5X. And he was just ratting them out to the enemies. Got them surrounded at one point. Yeah, it's not looking good for the protagonist's homeland right now. Got the big bad here again. And the guys who don't recognize the big bad because he's an idiot. Rightly gets called out on it. Yeah, Orson's not in the best state. I think I mentioned this last time, but I really do like Leon as kind of a sweet-talking villain. He's by no means the strongest villain in the series has ever seen, but he's very slick about how he talks. He just nudges people in the right direction and they do his bidding. Alright, let's figure this out. If La Rachel can use the restore, I'd rather have her have it. I want Mur to get some use, especially because there's an achievement for getting enough experience on her quickly enough. Gonna have Mur go this way this time. And La Rachel's gonna go left this time. My idea is I want the person... Yeah, this is a Fire Emblem Let's Play, alright. Unnecessary crits. I want the person who's healing this fucking Berserk Staff guy. I want the healer to have more range. Mulder just doesn't move far enough. Like, the only other way I could do it is if I could get the silence to hit him. But that's not guaranteed. Keep the Sword Slayer in hand in case you come up here with your swords on me. There is one treasure chest over here, and then there's 3 over here. The staircase is down here, so the thief's either going to appear out of there or out of the sides. That's the thought process, at least. Could have danced with the healer, but I want Tethys to not fall behind yet. She does have the boots from the desert chapter, which help a lot. But she still has a 7 move, which means she will have trouble keeping up with some of them. Attack of 12. Attack of 13. Let's try it. Yeah, this Dragonstone keeps us pretty safe. I just want Mur to get some experience this chapter. And then you don't have the weapon triangle advantage, my friend. I do applaud you for going for the other one, though. Rather than doubling up on nothing. Hit. Hit. Thank you, Vanessa. Can't reach anyone past these guys yet. Can't kill. Can't kill you. And if she missed, then I would have gotten Mur to kill. It's not the worst level. It's good stats. Still. Could have been better. Running low on uses of fire, but since we need 2 hits anyway, I'll pop it here. When loot does promote, hopefully the additional constitution will help. Her level is currently 17. Pop the heal. Because Molder needs his experience. We're almost to what, like level 17 on you? Yeah. Spot on. Get Tethys her experience. Next turn she does get level 5 finally. Yeah, we don't have to worry until we reach the steps as things are. Can't move too far yet. Okay, the space to the left of the room. So this is not fine. This is fun. According to that, at least. Once we get through the trees, she'll have a lot more room to work. No one got hurt last turn. I'll put barrier up just because we're about to face the mages anyway. It never hurts. And it is more experience for Molder, more importantly. 3 levels to go. So we have attack on the left side, attack on the right side. Can't quite reach yet. Mur has really good defenses, but also she's not going to get a counterattack, so I don't really want her to be the one to take it. I'm going to have you dance for loot and see if loot can do some damage in return. I guess I could have healed loot. But still, I got experience. Typical dancer level. And still couldn't reach. Oh sure, I'll get a free hit on you. Get fucked, idiot. Wasn't really much experience, but I'll take a free kill. Moving these 2 down because they have more range. And thus can more easily charge up to the front when needed. Alright, Ephraim comes up. Now I can get the heal and loot for that experience. Oh, yeah, can this kill? It can! Name Nice! Longbow, longbow. It's not completely shit, sometimes. Equip hand axe because we're getting in ranged territory. Since you can't reach yet, I'm going to put you in dancer range. And the thing is, if I put it over on the right, it's going to be in range of both of them. But you both have garbage attack, and are not going to deal any damage to loot without the boost. This will save uses of tomes. Now over on the left side, Lare's shell has officially broken out. Which means we can focus on getting rid of some of these idiots. Now, Berserk has a really low accuracy, but that does not matter when it fucks you over if it hits once. Putting you one shy so they can't berserk you. Alright, Berserker, do you hit? Axe users are moving up, as are the Dark Mage Druids. Druids. Ooh, Alfire's not enough to kill, so that's wasteful now. More importantly, it means I can't double. It does mean you're fodder to die to Myrrh, though, right? Or just about anyone, really. So, small blessings? I mean, cool if you can hit me, you're not going to hit me. Fucking Dark Mages. Alright, going for Kyle, 30% chance. And it hits! And that's why I was rushing, because people are coming from the back. Open the door. Fix that. Keep the spear in case anyone comes after us. We're ready on this side. Do you have to keep in mind the horses are coming up once they get through the trees. Alright, free kill for Myrrh. Yeah, that roar is the crit sound. Myrrh's thing is she levels up fast and she levels up strong, but she cannot promote. So that's why you see things like 2 hit points on a single level. She is very dangerous, baby. Tethys is going to be making sure no one gets left behind the pack and surrounded. go just the normal Iron Axe if we're defending here. Alright, we're dancing for Mulder so that he can move up farther. If the healer's in the back, it's a problem when the horses reach us. Attack of 18, attack of 17, defense of 3. That's gonna hurt a lot. I don't want to put you in that. Sorry, loot. Whiff! Get your shit rocked. Thank you, Ross. Oh, right, there's a fucking great knight down there, too. Yeah, most of them go right. A couple go left. Mostly the ones that are already on the left side. As expected, at least one unit does go after Kyle. I think the knight's guarding the door. Thank you, Kyle. Again, cool if you can hit me. You're not going to hit me. Dark mages. Alright, Berserk, what are you gonna do? Going for Kyle again, we are 1 for 2. Good. There's the thief. We gotta stop him from getting anywhere. I forgot to check if these guys have anything weird. They have a javelin. A couple of them have swords. This guy has a red gem if we can steal it, but he went the wrong way from Renais, so we can't really do anything about that. We'll go ahead and get rid of this door blocker. Thank you, Arthur. Another door key. Since we didn't get hit with Berserk, I could heal Kyle and he can go after that. Well, he could. I think they have siege tombs. That's what's making me hesitate. You have siege tombs, don't you? Yeah, you have Eclipse. All 3 of you do. And that shit hits from a distance if they want it to. Gonna do this so that they can't reach Lare's shell, but that's as far as I'm going to advance. Alright, there's the left side. We do have to keep in mind the horses are advancing. Hello. Goodbye. Level up again for Myrrh. 1, 1, 1. Nice, nice. Yeah, we really want her to get levels now if we want to use her. It is a bit urgent. This Dark Mage has Flux with an attack power of 14. Even if it hits, ain't doing much. Yeah, I was gonna say, do any of you have long-range tombs? You do not. You're just very menacingly guarding the treasure. Which, like, good for you. You know what your job is. One to the left. I could put Ross in range, I won't, but I could. I will heal Myrrh though, because you need more hit points, girl. Baby dragon. I'm considering having Ephraim stay back and deal with the horses, because he has the horse fucking lance. But the guy on the throne is also a horse guy, so... It's like, I kind of want him in two places at once. He does not have a javelin is the thing. Alright, they march forward. They're probably a turn or two away from reaching us. I think 2 turns. Yeah, Dark Mage is almost in range over there. Light Mage is. But is also getting countered. Does land the hit, though. Thank you, Kyle. That spear is going to break this chapter. I'm just saying that now. And if so, it did a damn good job of it doing whatever it was supposed to do. Which is mostly fucking up mages right now. Got the chest key. Going to send that away because we have the rogue for that. Yeah, the Cavaliers are reaching next turn on the left. Alright, Berserk, last use. 1 for 3. Okay, I can live with that. Another kill from Myrrh. Another crit. You really wouldn't think it's 20% from the way she's been hitting them. I feel like keeping Ephraim in this spot's the best bet. Because any farther back and he gets javelined. I want him to hit first. He has the elixir too if he needs it. Actually, let's have Ross stay back. He can deal with him better, I think. Plus, he can greet the first guy with a hand axe, which Ephraim can't quite do. These two will line up to take the charge next turn. Myrrh gets healed up again for experience reasons. Now for the left side. We have a javelin and a steel sword. It's not really the strongest combo. Thank you. There's no one really in range if I go down a bit. If we can start baiting out your tomes, that'd be great. I don't know where the range of that is. This is the question. As expected, the crit is the one that does not matter. But thank you, Arthur. This idiot does not have any way to heal itself, so I will let Renais deal with them. Heal again for Lare Shell experience. Like I said, that spear is dying today. Are you in Eclipse range? You fool! You've fallen into my trap. My other trap. The unnecessary throne crit. Thank you, Kyle. Arthur, you can... I was going to have Renais deal with it, but you can clear the way with the unnecessary crit again. Just because the other thief is running in there too. Equip the Horse Slayer because it's a horse coming, and why not? Move you down a bit. Move you down a bit in case you need backup. Which one's the swords? You two are swords. So if I can get the kill here with the weapon disadvantage, now I have weapon advantage. Good. Nine. There we go. As expected, crit is the one that isn't needed, but it is enough power to get the job done, which is why I used it. Good job. Thunder here for the Oko. Turns out giant suits of metal are conductive to electricity. Who'd have thunk? Yeah, might as well. It's experience. Just got this whole vanguard down here. They're not really attacking on their own, but they do have a crest, which is nice. One moment. Of course, the first thing I see is it's a bot. Begone, bot! Like, again, the reason I'm scared to advance further is just because we're already technically within Eclipse range. Let's try poking the lion's den here a bit. You have an attack of 13. That is not enough to bother Myrrh. So if I slot Myrrh into this slot, I should bait him out alone. Correct. It's not a kill, though. We have drawn out the squad, though. Miss. And kill. Level up for Ross. Brings him up to level 4. Dude's beefy as shit. Has enough resistance on him as freaking loot, and she's a mage. Surprised we didn't get any crits there, but he is doing the job. And, more importantly, his weapon level's now 7. Well, S, so he can use the legendary weapon. Horse killer! And now we get to promote Kyle. There's an eclipse. So that's the range. Misses. But that's what you gotta look out for. It halves your health. Oh, it's in range of multiple. Now, Eclipse, I believe, had 5 uses. There's a lot of chances for it to hurt. Or maybe it's just everyone's agreed on the radius. That one hit. Ooh. Ooh, the mages on the right are moving. That's a bit scary. Okay, what the shit? We were doing just fine, then you showed up. And you. Oh, you have a sleep too? Get out of here. And a purge. That's rude. There, at least we're getting rid of this thief. Gonna assume it's because I ended up in Eclipse range. I do have elixirs, so that's not the issue. Ephraim can get the kill on you. I'm trying to see who I can get kills on here. Like, this is a kill here. Without relying on crits. Just because I want as few counterattacks as possible next turn. Level 5. Defense up 2. Even better. $14. 17 is the strongest I'm getting. There we go. Thank you, Nami. That will be a good amount of experience for you. 70, in fact. Level 17. Strength and luck. It's only 2, but strength is nice. And the hero crest. I'll fire here because it's the only one that OHKOs. Merc can finish off this one too. Thank you. And now clear out that squad there. Next turn you can get that. I move down. Yeah, I can say none of you have. You have pretty strong attack. If I put you on the stairs, you're fine. Moving back up so we can have a bit more room to fight. And moving inside the huddle to protect. Ephraim's the weakest to magic, so I'm going to boost him because we got a lot of mages up there. A lot of dark mages. This is going to be a bit more of a fight than I wanted. Do you see Enwraith? Thank you for lurking. Just wanted to say that while I was checking to see if anyone wanted to give their opinions on the promotion. I wasn't going to let people pick on this promotion just because we already had the Paladin last chapter with Franz. So we're going to show off Great Knight here for Kyle. Partially for the achievement, partially for the difference in sprites. If we can get him an axe, that'd be neat. Most of them are with Ross, though. Yeah, everyone's running up now. Again, we got the Eclipse attacks trying to hit. I do need to check if those are 3 hits or 5. Rachel is going to level up just from dodging hits, though, or trying to. One for 5. And this one they can't even hit. So that's 1 for 6. So not level up for Rachel, but I don't think she minds not being targeted for once. They're all heading strong left. Alright, you have the fucking purge tombs. Gross. Thank God that only one of you has it. The other one just has sleep, which is a pain, but workable. Tomahawk. If we can get this up to you, that'd be nice, because tomahawks are throwable, right? Alright, you won't have A rank anyway, so it's not going to matter too much. Alright, Kyle, it's time to show off a bit. Show them why I promoted you. 53. Sword has the better accuracy, so we'll go with that now. It is a very smooth sprite, I'll say that much. And you dodged the 53. If you hadn't, I would have healed you, but thank you for doing so. One and 3. Miss. Thank you, loot. And these are promoted enemies, remember, so these are going to give out pretty good experience. Which we need if we're going to promote soon. Even if the levels up are garbage. Yeah, we'll stick with this. Getting lucky on these 50-ish hits. I'm getting a bit worried I'm going to get scammed by something later. Level 18. Skill, speed, and luck. Pretty good. Mulder can heal Ross here. He doesn't have the worst resistance, but he doesn't have the best either. I am going to have Ephraim alongside to help. Anyone else we can heal here? Or boost their resistance. Right now, boosting resistance might be more helpful. Like we have 7, 9, up to 10, 14, 8. But that would put you in path of that. So I'm just going to hold off for now on that. Heal Kyle just for the experience anyway. And more importantly, the level up. Level 6. Real good level for her. Knight's March closer. Alright. Shoot your shot, Eclipse. I still need to check how many uses you have. We have one going after Ephraim. He is not eligible to get hit here. Got enough of a dodge chance. Probably the greatest blessing of these things is their shit accuracy. Unlike Purge, which being a light mage to him is much more dangerous. And sleep. Alright, 1 of 3. 1 for 1 so far. At least La Rachel's there. Okay, you have Physic, you don't have Sleep though. Hand axe is breaking this turn. Sorry to say it, game. But you're getting crits. Thank you, Ross. Everyone in the house, we have sword, 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 magic. So 3 swords means that Ephraim's just fine if he eclipses Reginlef. Ross, I'm going to switch over to his Sword Slayer and attack the mage. If he can reach. The Malby Rangers may be worried they had ranged weaponry. Not going to attack the mage because that would leave the dancer open. I realized the mistake before I did it. Think this time. Like, you still have a power of 12, but resistance is 9 and 9, so you're only dealing 3 damage if that's the case. We have 13, 11, 15, and of course the crits on the second hit. That is a level for Arthur though. Level 19 more importantly. Meaning we have 1 to go for you. I gotta say, that's the last one that's not the top core. Longbow! For the win! It's actually doing stuff! Hell yeah. We love longbow use. We also love more tombs for Arthur. Restore also getting more use is nice. as annoying as it is to happen. Thank you, Laurie Shell, for now having the level to use it. Makes it a lot easier than having Mulder carry it. I'm gonna say that wall will hold pretty well now. Oh yeah, I forgot. Eclipse has 2 more uses still. For each of them. But none of those guys are going to move. Thank the heavens. And heal here for experience. Level up for Mulder, that's 18. Any day now, buddy. Yeah, I was gonna say, the only one that's really gonna damage us is the... well, with the light tome, and even then it's not as bad as it could be. Yeah, I'll really run after Ross instead of Ephraim, huh? That ain't saving ya. All it's doing is giving me less experience. Alright, Eclipse 1. We are 1 for 6 so far. 1 for 9 so far. 1 for 10. Someone going after Myrrh. 1 for 11. Going for loot. 1 for 12. And the one we're not countering. They do hit, but that's about it. Alright, Russ. Take it home. Now, Ephraim, you can come back up to the front, and you can help him catch up. Yeah, I was gonna say, that would help a lot. Mount is 10. Magic is 15. That's a 25 magic. That one's 14. Damage, period. And that one's 10 plus 14. Longbow means no retaliation. Nemi says yum yum. And terrible level from it. Regardless, Myrrh can take out this one. Get the crit, that's not really needed, but thank you. Full level. Right, I want to heal you. Because you actually had some damage on you. I do want to be careful in case we get ambushed now. We have people up in the top room. Got a 27% chance of hitting here. You can hear the transformation into a dragon off screen. Misses. Thank you. Not enough to KO. Worth noting. Longbow can, though. Longbow! Longbow crit! And Navy maxes her level out. We'll have to meet up with Ephraim to get that one. Because I wasn't expecting her to reach, what, 3 or 4 levels in this chapter? In case you can't tell, Orson's not the worst boss, but he's not the strongest either. Mainly not taking him yet because I need to get these chests open. Come on up and around, Ephraim. Gotta dance here. This one's actually going to be a tougher decision to make, Ranger versus Sniper, when it comes to promoting Nami. Give you this, but then you'll get it back in a bit, don't worry. Kills on 2 of you while we're waiting. We can start with this, but I'm not going to yet. I will get you closer though. Mer gets the heal. Now I've got the promotion, I'll take the Iron Axe. Just so I have it in case we need it. Alright, so the options are Sniper, which increases your accuracy a bit, or Ranger, which gives you the horse and allows you to use a sword. If there are more people in the chat who had an opinion, I would probably ask for their opinion. But we already have a Sniper on the team, and I feel like Ranger's going to help her more. So that's the reason I'm going with it for this. Path of the Land achievement. Very consistent improvements across the board, and the ability to use swords. You can have your bow back. let's optimize the item pickups. The idea here is that we're getting Tethys into a closer position. It's really not going to save much time, but something. Get the heal here. Mer can get the kill here for a level. Because she gets a lot more from this than most of our units right now. As you can see, because she's gotten 6 levels this chapter alone. And another +2 on her defense. Nice. And the physic. $5,000 gold. Heal Tethys here. Probably gonna finish it next turn. I mean, it's something for now. We'll heal you. What? You really plan to have another thief show up on turn 16? Itadakimasu. Like, sure, we'll take it. Vanessa thanks you for the level. Especially since it gave her a decent amount of stats. Strength would have been nice, but other than that. Talisman, that'll increase resistance. Thank you, Tethys. And a Night Crest. Gotten a few of those recently, haven't we? Alright, let's see what we got here. 9, 10, but we get doubled. Like, he's not too much of a terror from 2, is the thing. Like, watch this. Oh yeah, talking about his wife. About that. I guess we do have a pretty rough hit rate. Thrilling combat, by the way. In case you couldn't tell. Try this on for size. Oh, you're saying that like it's a bad thing. Ooh, bad blood there. Whiff. And a whiff. Ephraim does get the level, though. Thank you for the heal. Sword, lance. Horse Slayer would do damage if it hit. The issue is I don't want to be in one range. Ross, can you do better? Because the thing is... Yeah, you can't hit her, can you? At least you can't hurt her. Even with the double. Yeah, this should finish you. And then Arthur should be able to promote. All according to plan. Hee hee hee. Then we can all just crowd around, say hello. Get the heal on you for experience. You can have the door key game. And I want Guiding Ring. Now the options are Bishop or Sage. Sage is going to be what I'm probably going to promote loot into. So, but I'm also probably going to promote... I don't remember if Bishop is the option for Mulder either. I do think this will be a good pick though. More healers on the team is never bad. And we are going to have to deal with some monsters in the future. Chapter clear. Let's expose the children to the horrors of resurrection. She is not quite there. Yeah, it's not the prettiest sight. Harsh. He's like... he offers to spare Ephraim from the pain, but Ephraim's like, nah, I need to do this. Why are those chests closed? I just got them. Silly game. Yeah, people are a bit friendly to him than they thought. Then again, after what Orson was doing, I think they're just glad to have anyone competent leading. Case in point, Seth. Raise the twins' bracelets in the Hall of Kings. The seal will be broken. The resting place of the sacred stone will be revealed. Really need those bracelets to push the chair, huh? Before you use two chests, the red chest and the blue chest. Nope. It's funny joke about that. Unlike everyone else in the game, Ephraim and Erica are Lord characters, which means they can only promote when the story says so. And that is now. Normally I would wait for level 20, but we're not going to get to both level 20s without grinding. So let's show you what each of the promotions are going to look like. Erica, I love you. I don't think we're using you because we used Ephraim's path. Needless to say, it is a very needed buff. For both of them. Although I'm not sure if it's enough for Erica to truly be useful in the end. If we invested more into her in our story, we probably would have gotten use out of her. But having only 10 strength as a lord this late in the game is just not enough. Unless you're like Lynn and you have a really high crit rate. Alright, we get new weapons if my memory is correct here. And go figure, they're a lance and a sword. And go figure, we have twins here, a brother and a sister, to go with 2 weapons. Siegmund the Flame Lance. Sieglind the Thunderblade. Is Ross and Stone going to be safe? I don't know. Achievement unlocked, ruled by madness. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So for comparison, you have Reg and Leaf. A lance that is locked to Ephraim with a slightly higher crit rate and really good against cavalry and knights. Power of 10, weight of 8. Siegmund, on the other hand, is only 1 heavier, has a strength of 17, and gives strength plus 5 when equipped, boosting his already decent strength from 15 to 20. Compare that to Erica, who goes from her standard rapier, which is kind of a boring name for a weapon. Well, it's a fine name, it's just not as amazing. Which is lighter, but only had a proof of 10. And Sieglund, which brings it up to 16, strength of 5. Meaning that she has 31 damage, minus whatever their defense is. Decent damage, but not good enough to be a Lord slot right now. Right now, Ephraim will be our Lord for the rest of the playthrough. Because these are proof, we cannot give them to someone else. Unlike any of the other legendary weapons. Let's see what else we got here. Arthur gets a mend stave so that he can start grinding his already C-level staff even higher. And more importantly, with his 20 magic plus 20, this is essentially a full heal to almost everyone, except if Ross was on his last legs, basically. Franz is the stronger one. Kyle is the more balanced one, more importantly has the better defenses, if we're comparing those two. We're definitely going to be buying some more stuff soon. Let's see here what we have. We have a mend on its last legs. Now this is a magic store. We're not getting much else here. They don't have the basic level. At least not for that. Let's see what else we got here. I don't think we need help on loot. Maybe has her iron sword. We'll buy her a better one. Physical. Good. Good. Maybe get you another regular axe. Or something similar. You're good just because of how many different heals you got. Got barrier, silence, hammer. Mend is good. Heal and mend. Forgot, I'm gonna give that physics staff to someone. There we go. Physic is great because it allows you to restore from a distance. And with a magic of 14, that means he can heal people from 7 squares away. And it's only going to get better. Myr's actually quite good for holding items, just because she doesn't need many. She has her Dragonstone. That's all she really needs. Who really needs resistance up right now? Need more resistance if you're going to be a magic unit. Don't worry, you get your mend back. You need to get something better. No, you're fine. You have iron. Culm isn't really needed much now that we have Renais. So that's a fine trade to make. Alright, let's head towards the Nerube River. Exposition time. They've already destroyed 3 of them. We found 1. We're trying to get a second one. And hello, Leon. Chapter 17, River of Regrets. Yeah, he's never been as strong as Erica or Ephraim. He was always the brains of the group. Ephraim was the strength, while Erica was the heart. So to speak. Reminder that Grotto, this country that Leon is in charge of, is the one that had the stone with the demon's soul in it that became the Dark Stone. Ephraim's like, I don't know enough to say. Good luck. I don't know how to help you. They do support him, though. Fire ravaged Seraphim and a little girl got trapped in the flames. One step at a time, sir. Exactly. One down, 3 destroyed, 1 left. Yeah, I'd hope you know about it. The reliquary. Sure, that's a word. I mean, nice crit. Ain't enough, though. Oh, Pegasus Knights, you're supposed to be, like, good against mages. Okay, you sent armor against mages. I don't know what you expected there. Poor planning. Oh, right, I forgot we have hostages here. Yes, Irene was part of the force that he sent ahead of us. Needless to say, it did not go well. Surprise! At the very least, he's not lying to us. Dude's blunt with what he did. First time Erica's hearing it, though. You can tell they're really getting evil now because we have the dark text boxes. I mean, you never really had reason in the first place. At least not once your empire fell. So yeah, this is Yeah, he's going to explain. Mm-hmm. 8 Leon soul up, yum yum yum. Go figure. Of course, now that we have the Sacred Stone out of the place that was guarded by our bracelets, he can just ask for it directly. No need to go after the bracelets. Unfortunately, it does take away a lot of the depth of the character once he stops hiding his identity. Ah yes, the power to disregard movement limits for a turn. Gonna alternate Franz and Kyle for now. Let's see what we have here. We have... I'm just seeing who I should stock up with items. Get that for when it's time. I gotta say, I'm pretty sure there's some wyverns on the field from what we saw in that preview. Yeah, there's a vendor over there. Yeah, there's the wyverns up here. So that could be useful for her then. You're so tiny. And you have no stats. We cannot let anyone touch them. Got the armory and we got the normal place down there. Alright, let's see what your weapons are. Got 1 to 2 range attacks. And Nosferatu for grab that we are not going to use because we don't use dark magic in this playthrough. Got some silver weaponry, which is tough. Dragon's Shield, which increases defense. If we could get a thief up there. Needless to say, that's a pain in the ass. Steel Axe, silver. Got some more Valkyries. Yeah, we're getting to the point where we're starting to see a lot more promoted units. Brave Axes are scary, but strong if we get one. They're good because they can attack twice as often. So if you're normally going to deal 1 hit, you deal 2. If you're going to deal 2 hits, you hit them 4 times. It can add up against a frail unit. Has less raw power though. Free guiding ring over here. Thank you. Fimbulvelter. A-rank anima. That would be nice. For loot. Slim Lance. Javelin, Steel Lance. Killing Edge over here is worth watching out for because this guy's got a 50% chance to crit someone. Unless their luck's high enough to bring it down. Definitely want to attack him from a distance if we can. And we loop. Of course, this is not counting any reinforcements we see. Renais, you are nice. There's only one thing to steal and it's not worth the effort. Come on in, Franz. Got the promotion item for you. Get one for you. Now I'll grab another one for you if it's needed. You're going to be slower though because you're a healer. Actually, you know what? She can hold it. just in case they need it. And then you're already promoted. Alright, we're saving here. Let's go in. And our goals are twofold. Defeat the boss up here and protect the civilians. Got a bit of a dichotomy here. If we break this, we'll have them rushing down towards us quicker. And these forts where they're definitely going to respawn from. But if we don't, they're going to come up around and they're going to go closer to the kids. For that reason, you go down. Lance, axes, Ross, hold point. We'll have her go around here because I want her to be ready to intercept these wyverns. What are your attack stats? 22. 19 and 24. Defense is 25. Mer, can you do it? If not, it will be funny to see you try at least. And I will be rooting for you. Arthur has the ability to heal now as well, which will be very appreciated. I do love Navy's new sprites. Purple just looks really good in these colors. Purple and green. Alright. Show me what you got, game. Where's your bullshit? Yeah, like I thought, you can't hit me. The crit allows us to one-shot you, though. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait 2 turns on it. These are all promoted units, too, so Mur is getting full levels from them. Got 2 2-ups there. Very good. No crit there. And you can see they're all kind of lining up around, waiting for their shot. The wyverns are already on the move. Probably should have switched axes. But we'll get the job done. The crit will save us a use here. Thank you, Ross. Ross is good when it's all these physical units. He just walls them off. Oh, the mage's move. Didn't expect that. Oh, y'all don't even move. Longbow, longbow. Crit. And that's the guiding ring one, I believe. Correct. Send that to the inventory. Move you up there. Equip your dragon spear. They can only do so much damage, and... to be blunt, your defense is pretty good for a Pegasus Knight. Even if she's promoted and she's weaker. Let's bait you down. Some barrier uses in. Especially with those dark mages coming from the north and the regular mages coming from the east. I was debating attacking him farther east, but then I realized, oh yeah, that would give him the cover of the forest. And I don't want to do that. Go ahead, hit me as many times as you want. You won't do crap. Except level me up. Level 9. +2 on the defense again. Not worth it yet. Alright, show me what you got, game. Any tricks? Besides whiffing? Level up? Level 10. We're halfway through our level ups already. Another +2 on defense. The Brave X. As expected, I did lure one down. They did hit a 22% chance, which is a bit annoying. But good for them, I guess. Oh, you get to die in one hit. Nice. Of course, we get the crit when it doesn't matter. Thank you, game. We probably won't quite level up on this next one, but we will level up here. Another pair of +2s. Very good. Let's see that Dragon Spear in action. Almost kills. But it definitely kills him too. Alright, that's one wyvern down. This one gets one shot. And would you look at that, she takes care of all three of them, finishing with an unnecessary crit to boot. Very appreciated, Vanessa. Especially as the next wave comes on down. Now we do need Cyrene over here to deal with the magic. At least for this turn. One of them does have to get in her range, and that is now going to end well for them. See one of the options to promote Vanessa here. I mean, they're going after him. Just not working the best, especially if this is worth the use of physic afterwards. Surprised she went for the javelin. But you did kill him on the second shot. So good on you, Cyrene. 2 more wyverns. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell by the green hair and the fact that they're in the same class of units. Yeah, they knew each other. Gay! Oh wait, they're sisters. Are they sisters? Or is that just a way of referring to each other? Either way, it's weird. But thank you, Cyrene. More importantly, now I actually get to control you in battle, and get experience. Heal up Vanessa since she didn't exactly get to choose where she ended the turn. Another kill for Ross, another level up for him as well. Ross, I had more faith in you than that. Like, come on, my guy. Thank you, Franz. Missed your last chapter. Welcome back. Longbow. Okay, maybe it's time to stop using longbow for everything. Mer can get the kill here. Finish up her little snack. Like I thought she didn't quite level. We are in range to hit them with physic though, so that's nice. Give you an example of how useful it is. You can see here we kind of have a wall trying to protect the children here. $18.23. Well, did you have anyway? You have a javelin and a silver lance. Which is fine, except it weighs you down by like 4 points of speed. And you already only have a speed of 15 compared to 20 here. It'll help block this part. Alright, Wyvern's flying. Wyvern's getting crit. Thank you, Ross. They are still not promoted enemies, so take that for what you will. Miss. And Dragon Spear through the heart. Glad it's getting used today. That brings Vanessa up to level 19 and brings her to 1 to go. Please get better stat boost, though. Yeah, I kind of realized this as soon as I had the dance happen, but luckily it missed anyway because Tethys is dodgy. On the other hand, we have this. The type effectiveness is there for sure, but the raw power differential is not. Fimbulvelter will continue to baffle me in my own inventory for loot. Alright, we killed the one wyvern, and you missed the shot. That's the you tried star, my friend. I'm sorry. Okay, we got more reinforcements. Steel lances. Nosferatu, Flux, and Luna. The only 3 dark tubes anyone's allowed to have ever. Might as well get rid of it in style. Go burn. Alright, that brings her up to 18.73. Battle Axe is very high strength weapon, but it's very heavy and low accuracy. It's not very good. Just gonna have Franz block the river here. Should have been you miss an 89% chance and get hit by the 49. Had to pay up for my good luck last chapter somehow. Do have to watch for when these magic users do come across. Physic can come say hello. Thank you again for your presence and leveling up Mulder. Mulder is now 1 away. Magic skill and speed and hit points. Very good. Did I send Ross into too many enemies? Maybe, but probably not. None of them have ridiculously high attack stats. It'll also help if I get rid of you. But Serena's not great at that, so... oh well. It's a heal for La Rochelle, at least. Kyle, your job is to stand guard down there. Alright, let's bring Mur up here so she can get healed. Alright, step one. Terrible weapon. Immediate death. The only reason you bring your rogue on this chapter. Not worth it. Dragon Spear time. This one does require 2 hits. They keep thinking, oh, weapon triangle, weapon triangle. We do leave him alive, which is probably better. Because it means people will start targeting you instead of Ross. I was worried about sending Ross into too many enemies. It was Vanessa I should have been worried about, apparently. Alright, the dark magic has arrived. And as usual, it is complete ass. And gets crit out of existence. Thank you, Loot. Level 19 is yours. Is it good? We take it. The other 2 follow. One of whom actually attacks. And actually connects. Better than expected, huh? Yeah, if Vanessa killed that one guy on the left, she probably would have died. Oh, almost died. Ugh. Thanks for the heart attack, game. More wyverns. We can deal with that. Yeah, I was like, can I move up 1? The answer is no. Swordsman says no. Might as well pop a vulnerary. Literally doing nothing else there. Yes, please heal Vanessa, Mulder. Please. Thank you. Unnecessary crit. Woo! Hey Sib, how's it going? Crit! Alright, Vanessa is leveling up next turn. Well, is promoting next turn. Back in Stutter Hell? Well, at least it's turn-based, so it's not too urgent. But yeah, I getcha. Get some healing experience on Arthur here. You can see Arthur promoted into a bishop. Get heal off. Last chapter went pretty smoothly outside of a couple reinforcements scaring me. And this chapter's gone even smoother outside of one scare with Vanessa. Whiff. Overkill as hell. The wyverns fly east. Trying to attack Myrrh does not typically go well. You are out of range, but you are not getting much effort out of that. More dark mages. Cool. Alright, first off, get out. Thank you, Arthur. $16, $13, $6. So close. Resistance is 12. You get the initial attack and then Loot gets the kill. That'll do. And that'll be enough for Loot to promote next turn. Hey little Sib, since you're here, you want to help me with promotions of units? For example, we have Falcon Knight versus Wyvern Knight. What would we like Vanessa to do? stuff. If there's no opinion, I'll probably go Falcon Knight just because it fits her more. And she definitely does a better job of it than Serene. Path of the Wind. I believe this is the 3rd or 4th promotion we've had this game. Okay, you were gonna vote Falcon Knight anyway? Well, that's good. Means she can use swords too. Got Lance and Lance. Wait on the mountain so that they can approach and fail. Kinda hard to vote in time in Stutter Hell. Fair enough, I suppose. Let's silence one of you just for the hell of it. You missed the 80% chance molder, really? Well, that takes the fun out of it. Alright, Mur, wreck some shit. Thank you. As always, it's appreciated, Mur. She's very strong, in case you can tell. Got promoted Ephraim here, and you can see he's got the whole wind up on his horse now. Yeah, Erica and Ephraim both promoted. Oh, you didn't see Mur? Mur is a Manakete, meaning that she is basically a species of dragon girl. She uses her dragon stone to draw strength from it and turn into a dragon. The gimmick is that she is very strong when she has the stone, but it does not let her promote. All these little boosts here with the green numbers, those are the stone. Yeah, I think it's cool, but I can definitely see why it would catch you off guard. Promoted Vanessa. Wait, did de-equip her Dragon Lance? Interesting. Doesn't matter here because she's crit one of them. And the other one died it's gonna die next turn anyway. Then on the left we have Ross against the guys who have literally 0 chance to hit him. One shot. And the unnecessary crit. Oh, Ross. Really? We're still having new units spawn? Franz can take care of one of them, and then Vanessa can go up and hang out with the other two. Attack power is 23. Mer's defenses can easily deal with them. So that's what we'll prepare for. Although, probably won't matter. Let's get a heal off here. Thank you, Mulder. Promotion time! Loot's options are Sage. Gives her the ability to use light magic and healing staff. Or Mage Knight. Allows her to use healing magic, but not light magic. It also gives her a horse. What is your preference on these two? Now you said it took you a moment last time to reply, so I'll give you a moment. Take my pick? Alright, Sage it is. I love the Sage outfit in this game, especially for the girls. Path of Anima. Look at that. So we'll get some of that on her next chapter. In the meantime, though, let's take this new Lance out for a test drive. Since you missed the cutscene beforehand, basically, Leon confirmed that, yeah, he's dead. The Demon King from the Darkstone has taken over his body and is using it as a vessel. Needless to say, Ephraim and Erica are not very happy about this. You can tell they've stopped pretending he's not the Demon King, because he talks in dark text now. Coin flip. Misses. Some serious damage there. Okay, he is pretty angry. He looks cool, though. The GBA sprites are doing a lot of heavy lifting. We do take him down here, though. Needless to say, this is not his last appearance, though. Merely his debut as his true self, so to speak. Yeah, Nemi in her promotion got the ability to use swords, in case you couldn't see. That's a map clear. Yeah, needless to say, this one's a bit personal to him. Ephraim, it's harder to track teleportation magic than you think. You'd know this if you studied in school. Corellia's sacred twins. More sacred what? Relics, huh? Yeah, for reference, Frelia is the nation that we first fled to at the very beginning of the story, where Tana and Inns are from. We are currently heading to Roston, which is where Laure Shell is from. Nidhogg, the Serpent Bow, and Vidofnir, the Winged Lance. Nidhogg, and Vidofnir. Less strong than Siegmund, but it does have an avoid boost, which is nice for whoever gets it. Now we do get a bonus here because we protected all the civilians here, if my memory is correct. I don't remember what it is, though. A staff. Rescue. That's a fun staff to play around with. Basically, you can send someone out into the middle of a group of enemies and then pull them back with it. Alright, we're getting close to the end here. We'll stop here for today, though, because we got 2 chapters done, and the next chapter is a bit longer. We got Mulder ready to promote, and that's really the only unit we have left to promote out of the main group. Lowry Shell would be nice to promote, but she needs to get to at least level 10 for that. She's definitely not reaching level 20. And then we have our units who are already promoted. Ross, Franz, Nemi, Arthur. It's a very nice thing to have to deal with. Today was probably one of the better streams we've had in terms of progress. Didn't have to reset once and got through 2 of the later game chapters without much trouble. See if anyone's... I think I'll just send you over to classes again. They're playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. That sounds hella good to listen to right now. Alright. Come back this time next week for more Fire Emblem Sacred Stones and what I like to call the experience grinding chapter. Tomorrow, Sonic 1. Wish me luck.